I spent my first spring break in a hospital room, sitting at my grandfather's bedside. Like the sponge I used to swab the sagging edges of my grandfather's mouth, I soaked up every lucid moment, assuring him the lessons he taught I'd carry forever and promised to make him proud. As the chips of crushed ice melted on his tongue, before the next drop of morphine doused the spread of fire in his bones, I saw him smile, not with the lips I moistened, but in his blue-gray eyes before they closed to rest. I held his hand, the one that guided my first steps, helped me up, and held me close at his side. I squeezed tighter, as a donor offering hope, to transfer my strength to him while he slept, but felt no response. Just a sterile room, beeping, pumping, dripping, fading, passing his legacy, lifetime of memories, leaving me questioning, why was he taken so soon? As I applied a cool, wet rag to his forehead, he drifted into deeper sleep. I wondered if he dreamed of plowing fields, or mowing grass, or working with his hands. Perhaps he pictured childhood, or games of catch, or watching us play ball. Maybe he remembered telling jokes or teasing Grandma about the meal she overcooked. No doubt the turkey was dry as his sense of humor, so with tongue in cheek, he praised the meat for soaking up the gravy on his plate. Then, grinning, gave thanks for cranberry sauce, but knowing the bite of her response, tasted the tang of tart fruit in her reply. "Now, Alec," she'd snap, "mind yourself." But she was sweet as sun tea iced in a glass, rocking chairs and evenings on the porch, the twinkle in his eye. How many times had he made the drive home to Grandma? Tracing the bend in the road, turning westward, route etched in his mind. Racing the descending sun to the end of the country highway, his thoughts drifting like dandelion seeds in the wind through open car windows. Could he remember a time before his calloused hands, with delicate strength, operated on heavy machinery, restoring life to an engine? A selfless fixer, a listener, he still hears the rattle, growl, purr, click of trailer hitches, clanking chains and wrenches. The smell of diesel fuel, greased steel parts, shifting gears. Each new row marks time across the field. Harvest collected for another year, wheat piled high in the barn. Wiping sweat from under his dust-covered cap, with tired legs and heavy boot, stomps the garage door to the ground. He hesitates, feels a warm breeze. The world is silent. Another workday ends. Arriving at last to his modest house, the first he's ever owned, a gift from his son. Greeted by Grandma and a familiar scent of fried chicken on the stove, a steaming platter of corn on the cob, the table is set. "Best wash up," she says. "Supper's on." He runs the water, and before it heats up, rubs the bar of soap between his hands. scrubs oil-stained fingers, then, with cupped palms, splashes water on his face. Suds from the lather cling to the sides of the sink, remnants of an honest day's work, as the last of the gray water waits patiently to be swallowed by the drain. With one turn of the faucet, basin rinsed, the drain takes its final breath, fulfilled. Free of pain, exhales, cleansed.